Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning, and I spent the morning filling in this first portion of the next illustration, and I am thinking that I'm going to shift my composition a little bit, and so I figured I'd jump on a live and capture this process on video because it's a great example of just how easy it is to shift around something that's seemingly already very attached and further along towards being finished, but it's still really easy to completely move things around. So the next thing I'm going to do is I have images already that have our two fairies side by side. So as Malik is opening his door to greet them, I want them to be more staggered just to create a different dynamic in the way that the page is laid out. So I'm going to kind of essentially, even though these are more of this far more closer to two-dimensional approach, I'm still in a 3D mode. They're lifted right off the surface of the felted canvas, but I can still, keeping the shape that they're in, I can still kind of just very carefully keep that shape and pull it up off of the base. And I'm gonna tuck Vieve behind Eva just a little bit, and in Vieve's left hand is going to be our bottle of potion. So it helps too to create a little more space right here to really capture a feature frame around that potion. So this whole thing just kind of gently lifts right off. See, it just lifts right off and we can move it. So she's going to be tucked in behind and having her face point this way a little more. So I'm going to be turning her shoulders a little bit and turning her torso so that she's kind of, you know what? Vieve's the one on the adventure and she can step through the door first. So she's going to be right in front of Eva actually. She's so excited to be showing Malik the potion. Okay, yeah, I like that. So if she's gonna tuck over here, her arm's gonna be bent down with the potion right here. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna do is cover the arms with the flesh tone. So I'm going to pull these to here. And just pull out the plant matter. I have to say that the jumping in to this morning after yesterday successfully helping Marty and Marianne at A Wrinkle in Time Farm launch their online shop and have a really, really solid, wonderful, beautiful foundation for them to grow their shop on. That feels great. And then this morning, after the week that we've all endured, to focus on this and just yeah, finish the week. And yeah, it's really remarkably shocking, but not disappointing, difficult to explain to the kids what it is all about and what it means. Talk through questions and answers about how it is intertwined with but different than COVID. It just there are little questions and trying not to let it all just... And on top of that, we, as a family, went through the loss of taking Charlie back to my Uncle Clay during the week. Charlie's behavior got increasingly aggressive, especially towards Tyler and I, and it was just too much. So Uncle Clay's gonna find Charlie a better fit than our house, because it wasn't a fit for her big personality, that's for sure. But sadness. Anyway, so I'm making the little hands that go on the arm. So this one, since I'm making her hands straight up the little ball, I will put the potion in the other hand. So this one, you just kind of poke the arm into the little hand. I'm gonna roll it all up. Boy, oh boy. So, now that the holidays are behind us, although not really, because I'm still trying to track down our most special gift for all the grandparents. It left the warehouse, or it left the production warehouse and never went any further than that. So I haven't been able to either get a refund or find the gifts. So, anyway, but besides that, the holidays are behind us and we're gearing up now for Eva's birthday, which is right around the corner. I feel like I got her hand a little big here. I'm going to make it smaller. And so get a load of this. Eva is right into cooking and baking, and she just loves it. Loves it. So one of the gifts that came for her is a cake decorating set. But when the envelope was brought in from the mail, I was on a conference call, and so she just opened it with Tyler. And in the baking set was 2 silicone cupcake cups. So Eva and Tyler, and honestly, the next thing I knew, because they were just playing so well together, I thought, okay, great, I'm gonna take this. I see Eva coming up out of the basement. She comes over the top of the stairs and she's got a gallon of milk in her hands from the basement. I go, what were you doing with milk in the basement? Nothing, Mama. Okay. So they mixed sugar, peanut butter, milk, and food coloring to make cupcakes. They had a number of ingredients. The ones that they chose all taste well together. So they froze them in the freezer. That was their oven, was the freezer down in the basement. And they never really fully froze. And there's maybe some left. Tyler kept remarking that his kept disappearing. They filled up like maybe this much in the bottom of each cup. And Tyler actually ate a fair amount of his, and Eva just took a couple little fingerfuls throughout the rest of the day. But I was, there's still quite a bowl of cupcake batter, if you will. So, let's see. I'm going to prop this puppy up so I can see what I'm doing a little differently. Okay. So I'm going to use a little more of this. She's going to go that way. All right. I also want to add some more puff to her bodice. So do I want that? Because having her lift off is very helpful as I put together exactly how much felt I need for her shoulders. So to have her kind of quartered off in front of Eva, she's going to tuck that side back. What's today? Today's the 9th, right? Okay. All right. And I'm also going to turn Eva's body just a little bit too. All right, now I need, excuse me, stick that over there for a second. I'm curious as to how marketable standalone handmade dolls would be sold on a stand as a more of a collector item than a play with item. Eva got a really sturdy fairy that it's made out of a stuffed muslin and painted, and the only felted part of it was really the hair, and that didn't hold up like even just remotely a little bit as a play toy. However, the felted mermaid that Kathy Fast gave Eva and I as a baby gift, it's both knitted and felted and has held up beautifully over the years as more of a play toy. But I think that the way that my fairies would be constructed as a standalone doll, they wouldn't hold up to being a play toy. They'd be too fragile for that. So her arm, remember her arm's gonna come down and then bend up with the potion in it. Okay. So before I get it all connected, the easiest time to attach the hand and the potion bottle is before I really get it situated into where she's going to be. So I'm going to do the hand and the potion bottle, which I don't have yet in this illustration. So I have 2 potion bottles to make. And a little bit of detail here to put on her dress, which I'm going to rework a little bit over here, and I'll do those at the same time. So her hand, if I do 2 little pieces and they wrap around the top, I don't even need white because it's so little. I always err on the side of trying to use some white fill as best I can just to save on my colored wool and make it go further. But there are definitely times that it's just faster and easier to put it right in there. Or rather not put it in there and just go with straight colored wool. So if you are in the market for wool, for spinning, if you are purchasing yarn, if you need felting kits, if you're looking for a new craft kit, I definitely would love for you to try some of my kits, but also the kits and all of the fiber and wool that the ladies produce up at the farm are just lovely. I can't say enough about their quality and the wholesomeness with which it's all created. So check out their website, wrinkleandtimefarm.com, and shop the new shop. Link right to it. So our hand is going to wrap around our potion bottle. which I'm going to do in, I've got to get my color. Let's see. There's another good color to add in there. Okay, and my potion bottle. All right, I'm gonna have the base. All right, I think I might sign out of Facebook Live for a while, keep working on this, and I will jump back on at some point and do another stage of the progress. Have a great day.